Ladies and gentlemen.
The inauguration was some high fashion, and I was here for it because in America, we don't have very many events where high fashion across the board is the expectation. So when we got to see people coming in these gorgeous coats, because you guys, it is freezing here in DC. Everybody was like beautifully, beautifully made up. Ivanka Trump, I think, I loved her look the most. The structure of that coat was divine, and the hat was so cute. I loved it. The person everyone was talking about was Melania Trump, because she had that boater's hat and she was wearing this navy coat and this really crisp white scarf. It was so chic. I loved it. And there's been debate. I mean, some people loved the hat. Some people hated the hat. Some people felt like the hat was too hard an edge. Some people said, oh, she deserves to feel this, really stark, serious way because of what she'd experienced in the last, several years. And so there was a lot of chatter about the hat. I loved the hat. I loved the whole look. I loved how crisp and clean. I loved the straight lines of it. Loved it. JD Vance's wife, Usha, looked beautiful. And I loved that pink on her. I loved the coat. I love the construction of the coat. So we saw everybody coming out in their gorgeous winter attire. I wish somebody would help Jill, honestly. Fashion hasn't really been her thing, but it also is not really something that she should have had to come up with on her own. Like, there should have been somebody employed to help her consistently find something to wear. I feel like this purple coat she's wearing is like something that you would find as a leftover on the rack at Burlington Coat Factory. It's oversized, but not in a good way. It just seems like she's always wearing these bright colors that just feel kind of childish. I don't know. I didn't love the coat, although a lot of other people thought it was a really beautiful shade of purple and that she looked really elegant and regal in it. So if you fall in that camp, that's great. It wasn't one of my favorite coats, but I do favor more construction in a coat. So that's how I felt about that. So going to the inauguration, everyone looked nice. Okay. And then going into the inauguration, everyone's looking good. Almost everyone, but some people did not understand that this is a classy situation. Jeff Bezos' girlfriend showed up in this conglomeration of an outfit. Where's her shirt? Where is it? That's a bra. That's not a shirt. We can see your boobs. Zuckerberg's over there. He can't keep his eyes off of them. He's leering down her jacket as her breasts are exposed. And honestly, I don't even blame him, because we were all like, those are her boobs. I'm like looking all up in them. It wasn't even like just a little cleavage at the top. We're like looking all into the breasts. What's that about? Like, and nobody's in nobody's world do you show up to an event like an inauguration, something that high level, and you're like, I think I'll just skip the shirt though. My corset's fine, right? Bra. I can't find anything to wear under this jacket, so I'm just gonna go white bra. It's probably an option, right? Nobody took her aside and was like, you're wearing that? Let's find you something else though. Maybe. I just don't understand how she walked out of the house and felt like this looks good. And then imagine showing up, like maybe she did walk out of the house and was like, I look so sexy. Then you get to the event and you look at what everybody else is wearing. I wonder if she had the wherewithal to think, I messed up. Or if she's like, I'm so glad that I'm the sexiest one here, so everyone will look at me. Like, did she know that she was out of place? I mean, she didn't seem to know what she should have worn. But then later that night at the ball, she looked fine. So she seemed to have pulled her act together for that. But another person who was exceptionally confused as to what this event called for was John Fetterman. Now, nobody who has followed politics at all is surprised to see that Fetterman is showing up once again in basketball shorts and a hoodie, because this is what he wears to his job. And everyone has been like, hey man, put a suit on. Like, you're not making a point here that you're like every man. So if he's failed every day of his job to put the right outfit on, but the one day it seems like he could have thought, well, you know what? I'm probably going to maybe put a suit on today. Would be the inauguration of the president. Nah, basketball shorts it is and a hoodie. But put some clothes on. What is this? And then the final person that I thought, why didn't somebody help her? Was Kamala Harris. Her suit was just ugly. I understand that it was a hard day because that in her mind was supposed to be her and now it isn't. And, who wants to show up in any kind of celebratory mood when you lost. So maybe that was her feeling, but that doesn't mean that you have to put on an ugly pajama suit with heavy metal zippers. I just felt disappointed on that for her. Like, it would have been awesome if she'd showed up just dressed to the nines. I guess she just didn't feel that way. And honestly, watching her campaign, fashion was never like her big thing. So was she gonna suddenly pull a look together this time?